2 months ago, I call you. I say that me and my husband fornicate before marriage. I say that we repent and we stop fornication. I also got my period, but we still talk to each other. You say that as long as we repent and stop fornication, our marriage is valid. But for communicating, we are sinful. Now I have a doubt and I need a help. On that time we realized that this is a sin and we don't want to end up in the hell. We want to stop this sin, but we are so weak, so we decided to get married. We think that marriage can help us to stop this sin. We stopped fornication 3 or 4 months before marriage, but we are still dating and don't stop seeing each other. Though we stop fornication physically, but we talk about intercourse. Since it was long time ago, I just can remember we asked Allah to help us to leave this sin before marriage, but don't wanna do this sin because we don't wanna do this sin anymore. But we don't ask Allah to forgive us. Uh, the remorse we are feeling now and how we ask Allah to forgive us now. On that time, we just say, help us to leave this sin. We don't wanna do this before marriage, and we don't wanna end up in hell. But don't feel the remorse as we are feeling now. Now I don't know our marriage is valid or not.
So
I don't.
basically you want to divorce your husband?
No, I don't.
Then why are you coming up with this nonsense? You've repented, you've stopped fornication for 4 months, and still you are thinking that is my marriage valid or not? Do you want me to say it's not valid, you have to leave him?
No, I don't.
Then stop. And don't ask ever about this issue. You will one day fall in the hands of a mufti who will say, you're living in ghunna, you're living in zina, you can't be with him. All of your children are born out of wedlock. Would you like this?
No.
I answered you before. Why are you doing this again and again? Are you enjoying torturing yourself and your husband and your family?
No.
Then stop. Your marriage is valid. Understood?
Yeah.
Thank you. We've addressed this issue, and I have this hundreds of times a month. Women coming over and over and over, doubting whether the marriage is valid or not. Men doubting their marriage is valid or not. They repeat the marriage, and they repeat it a third time and a fourth time, and they keep on insisting that maybe it's not valid, maybe we are living in zina, we're living in haram. All of these are whispers from shaitan. The sad part is that they keep on knocking on the same door. And if the sheikh tells them, your marriage is valid, there's nothing wrong in it, they go to another sheikh. Until they reach one sheikh who would say, no, your marriage is invalid, you're living in haram, your children are born out of wedlock. Now they go back to sheikh number one. They knock on the door, sheikh, we're sorry, but I know you gave us fatwa 600 times before. Now this sheikh says our marriage is invalid. So what's your take on that? Then you will be in trouble, because most likely the first sheikh would say, I have nothing to do with you. Yeah, but sheikh, please help us. We will do whatever you want. No, can't do. You've exhausted your lives in the game. Now it's game over. This is what you get when you keep on insisting and opening this can of worms. If you open it, you'll get only worms, and they will disturb your life. You're insisting for it because shaitan is overtaking your mind and messing up with your head big time. You get what you deserve. The sheikh told you and gave you the fatwa, your marriage is valid. It's on him. Move on with your life. No. I just want to destroy my marriage. I want to get a divorce. And then they said, no, we don't want to get a divorce. They start crying. Such people need shock therapy, slap on the face. metaphorically, because slapping the face is haram, to wake them up and to see the gravity of what they're doing while they're in the process of destroying their own marriages.